read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. From the gun, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do
that?
How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Whoever they put in for Cuz probably need to be the starter, goddamn.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Swift. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes him susceptible to play-action passes as well.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. A shotgun snap for Stanford. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Goal.
Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka.
He could have went
hash
for
at
it.
a bit of a tight angle. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Lions
that's
are
a
going to
big
take
time
a 3-0
stop.
lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the
Shitty
end.
Things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's see if the
The
offense
Minnesota offense
takes,
about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
I like when my quarterback accurate.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
I really enjoy it when he's accurate.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
And when I'm not throwing ducks.
Vikings 7, Lions 3.
I almost got scared when I hit it. I thought I'd do it too early and do like a
to kick it away.
pass where he was running backwards.
And a fair catch
I
signal
felt like it was
for
taking
and
a I
taken
didn't even look at him. I was just looking at Thielen like, hit him, hit him, hit him.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I didn't think Shizuzu was going to be that goddamn
The
bad.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, here's Stanford. He's going to let it go deep for the end
Got
zone.
me because I hit the
Got
fucking
his
arm,
man.
man.
It's caught for a
Jeez.
Lion touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
He got lucky, man. He got really
And
lucky
it's
that whole
thrown.
drive.
Makes the lead 10-7.
I can't believe how lucky he just got. That is actually hilarious.
Vikings 7.
Set now to
That is
kick this
actually
one away,
funny
and
how
off
lucky
it
he got.
goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
throw again. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Arnold. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards
got all
as the
kinds of
Vikings
time,
pick up the
McClay.
first down.
21-yard line.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back and forth first quarter of play. Carry down
Don't block nobody, y'all.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Don't block nobody.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I would hate it if you would block
Quick
somebody.
observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
10-7 our score after
blitz
one right
once
here on
again.
EA Sports.
10. Vikings 7.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Room to run past midfield. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. How about that one? For a touchdown. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that.
Not on Jay Jettas. It's a linebacker on Jay Jettas. Come on now.
That type of a one-handed catch. What's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Harris.
How was that holding? My dog Jeff was just being a man on the line, man. That's all it was. That boy
sometimes defensive guys just put you in awkward situations and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there.
Sean Payton would be proud.
He's going to have a 1st down.
39-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook.
I missed it.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The ball carrier.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Get inside and make him pay.
But you're right about that. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jackson.
Damn,
He's going to go
tight
down at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
What stupid.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, he's going to go up top for the end zone.
You're stupid. You can't guard them both. You're stupid.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Give me them cheeks, baby.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Lions 10. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Unless you have a playmaker that you want to risk getting hurt.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And got his man complete.
Did he not play over the top?
Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
And keep on giving him shit.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise
when
you
the
to find out
game
that this team leads the league in
decides
scoring.
to
They've been a
just
quick strike team
register my
all
input.
season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This play call.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind. And this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter with Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Open it up, baby. Give me the money. That's a big old boy.
Roses to add the extra point.
That's a big old boy right there.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Vikings 28,
Almost.
Lions 17. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Coming in the Madden, it's supposed to be QB runs.
This carries into the end zone.
Come here.
Where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, y'all
ass. Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he's going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. It's incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. He was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Better kick a field goal right
The
here.
clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again at Stafford.
Oh, why? I conservatively
the completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and
I did conservative. I played the sideline and everything.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Looking downfield for Jones.
I'm about to say, boy.
Dropped it in the end zone.
He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
Just gotta keep this nigga out the end zone. Fuck it.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Stafford looks to throw again. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Like that.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, I'm about to stop. Giving him easy calls.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Why is
making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
Bro, I hit the wrong button. Oh, my wheel right was wide open.
Top by Will Harris. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well,
it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Stafford. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, you're so predictable. It's not even like
Unsuccessful.
28. Lions.
How are you fobbing,
So
man?
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That should have been a touchdown. Other way.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
I should do that same shit again. Same shit.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Cook as they begin on the
How?
ground.
How? You were engaged.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Jackson's going to look to run it. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief. He's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They give him 4 yards there.
This
It'll be
whole
2nd
team
and 6.
shouted at me.
Now 2nd and 6.
Looked like if cover 4 was on roids. That's what just experienced.
Play action. Now Jackson lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Deep into enemy territory. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jackson's going to keep it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time read, big time play.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And now the pitch is loose. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead.
That's a touchdown.
Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
A good drive gets him inside.
Like, that's so easy. That's so easy.
And credit the defense.
That is literally
too.
a
That
gimme.
happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went
Good tackle.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So this is the one that does not have big old just going to continue.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see
lost
if
the
that
yard
offense can
there.
put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle.
Running my yard
Vision
back.
as a runner and find a hole where there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DJ Waddle just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And that will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Bro, my jukes don't be registering when I'm turning the corner.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
You gotta go, bro. You my dog, but you gotta go.
Jackson on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
And Thielman's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
He's been
a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Lions 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
England got buku touchdowns.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, go do whatever you gotta do. Put whoever on whoever. It don't matter if you manned up. And in single coverage, outside the motherfucking lines, it's a wrap.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to put it away.
No one would tell my offense right here. The play doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him.
Buck him up, buck him
So
up.
you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Once again, it's Swift.
You can see Tyrod.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
That will make a difference.
I think doubling him
My
has to
friend.
be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. The first throw here for the backup, Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup,
84 speed, no need. Kendricks, end zone, indeed.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Number 50 on the tackle every time.
Would have been had he gone down.
That's
to
my
a knee,
dog.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
That boy hustling every time.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be
He's supposed to
about the
like
defensive
that.
backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive
Boy, you crazy?
former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like
I
any
thought I got there
defense,
too
you never
early
want
for
to let
him to
get
even
anything
consider
started.
doing that.
And that would have been a first down.
I did.
Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor.
Thanks, Ty God. You're the best.
Decision to go for it.
Now, if we can score a touchdown
And the Vikings, they have the
for the
football
end
now in excellent field
of
position.
this half quarter, I think we're good. I don't think we can fuck up and let them come back after that.
They go play action now. Jackson going for it all. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
He
I think
almost
we
got
can all
exposed
understand what
to
they're
him.
thinking
Yeah,
right
right.
now. They take over the ball
Earlier.
in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a dump off here complete.
Damn, juke, man.
Now some space. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25.
My dog don't want juke.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball to the clock running down.
Thought I was about to let you do
On
that.
his third quarter of play.
26.
Lucky I didn't make you pay. That's what
Rosa's
you
kick
need.
is good. And they will extend their lead now up to 22.
Score a touchdown if you
So
want.
it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league,
What's
you
up,
can
Daddy?
never have enough points, but this widens it out,
Dad,
as you said. And now it's all
double
about
dog
ball
day.
control, isn't it?
There goes your fullback. Up.
Dangerous return man.
Yeah.
And he's able to get it up close
Bring
to
it
the
back,
35,
bring it back,
but
bring
hang
it
on
back,
here.
yeah.
Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way.
Being that Madden spot for your first 14. I'd say we did a pretty good job, you know? I don't know what I want to do defensively. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. Looking down. This is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
It won't happen again.
It's a big play there for the Lions. 42
I don't even
yards.
need that many zones
So how
out
about
there,
that
actually.
for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Forced out to his left. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Score a touchdown.
Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
To throw again is Taylor. Toward the end zone,
Yes,
but that's
sir.
going to wind up incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny
Harrison ain't
Galladay
guarding
is
shit
intended
today,
receiver,
boy.
but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Actually,
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
for some
We'll be
reason
back
that play
after
just
this.
don't go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Running is Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had
Anthony,
his
not
way in this
again,
one, but
no.
this time they get him behind the line.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
Send the bangs, man.
Now Taylor going to lead his guys up to go for 2.
Conversion.
Here's Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. He's at the 50.
I was trying to pitch it, but
And instead it gets picked off.
they say he has 2 interceptions now.
Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
You thought we were going to take our foot off the gas? Obviously don't.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Jeff Okudah up for
I
his
ain't never seen
quarterback
somebody
spot to
hold.
make the
Well, I
play.
mean, that's
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Okay, he got.
To use
See, why
timeouts,
my
what are they
shit
going
don't
to do
pop
to
up?
stop you?
I didn't know
Taking charge.
Okudah had an ability over there.
And both
I'm just
guys
seeing
were
single
there, but it
coverage.
falls incomplete.
He got diving. Oh snap! Oh snap! All right.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. And he will have a Vikings 1st down
That's
as
the
they're
rip
able to
right
get
there,
the
baby.
3rd down conversion. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
37-yard line.
Jackson. A quick hitter complete. It's Smith. And this winds up a gain of 4 to 41. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Hurry. Yes.
They go play action with Jackson.
That shit aggressive.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Johnson on the return. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. He's going to go down.
That's an impressive 3-yard loss.
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover.
My rookie, he was really close to hitting his, XP cap thing. Appreciate you.
You're right-handed,
Really do.
left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember Coach Ahmad saying, son,
that's really gonna make a
that's
difference.
the equivalent
Just made a
of trying
difference.
to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And Rudolph has it to tight end.
I wish stiff arms worked. I wanted to just punch him all the way up to the logo.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Wait, I have one. This is in this play.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Name block nobody. I'm glad I tested this out right now.
We're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left side.
That's a dime.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well,
that's a
motherfucking 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
because you called timeout, I should end you right now.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
You kind of fishy. I'm going to try Jake Jackson.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And it's caught.
Yeah, I'm
getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
He's blitzing everybody every play.
With his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the
year.
And the Vikings are
and you call timeout.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
We're not like you. We don't let ourselves get used after games.
And that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Taylor looking for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Taylor. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
This man can't be covered too, man.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
At all?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. That's going to be
wow.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Wow.
Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that
probably
down
helped me not
and
get
get the ball
suspended,
back
because
for
I
your own
definitely
team.
did not
Instead,
allow that
they
to
give up
happen.
not just a big play, but a touchdown.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done
blessed
slim
with the honor
and
of dealing it out for the
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did.
Rosas.
I think we're down to none.
Rosas. Townsend did good. We're going to give my boy Townsend a shot, man. That boy Townsend, he did his thing. We're going to let him kneel it out. Oh, yeah. See him? Go ahead, Johnny. Call your audible. There you go. All right. Good shit, buddy.
Time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
Great snap.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually kind of moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Minnesota, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Alrighty, 400, 4 tuds. That's what I like to see. How many interceptions did we throw? I feel like we should. Oh, he only threw 1? Hey. Our ratio's going up. Because we started the season off like some hot bounce that ass. So we starting to bounce back against one of the week's better opponents, apparently. That's in our division, that has yet to beat us. That went to the NFC Championship. Or the Super Bowl. I don't know. He might have went to the Super Bowl. But yeah, if he went to the Super Bowl, we know what time it is, so. Yeah, man. Had to do our thug thizzle. 14 first downs, that's what I like to see with the sticks. Winning the turnover battle. Yeah, that fourth down, that was clutch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's awful. You don't want to look at his team. Fuck the niggas. Yeah, that's tough. So he had 5 touchdowns. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot about that one on the ground. My boy Dalvin ate up. Who the fuck? Oh yeah, he did have that one catch. Adam ate the fuck up. Justin ate the fuck up. Dalvin ate the fuck up. Backup running back ate up. Tight ends did they thing. No. Gotta go find another tight end. That's what we will do. Yeah. 1 for 18 yards. His average was 14. That's why he don't return that. You know that. What is his average? Average 27. I don't know how many times I punted at one time. Punted 3 times and then threw a few picks. That's what's up.